Alrighty, well, let's see how this goes today. I don't know how this is going to work. I got out of the dentist about an hour ago. My mouth is still so numb. I couldn't eat anything, so I haven't had lunch yet. I'm trying to drink, it's not an energy drink, it's a protein drink, but I'm not having much luck with it. Hey Alan, how you doing? Well, we'll see how this goes. Besides the fact that I can't feel much, the feeling is coming back from the dentist, which isn't good because my jaw's killing me. It wasn't anything real serious. I had a crown that needed to be replaced, an old crown, but I have really long roots in my teeth, and I take an extra amount of Novocaine than most people. Matter of fact, one time I went to a dentist and he was so upset because I was still feeling pain. He says, I can't give you any more Novocaine. He said, you've taken about all you can take. And well, okay, I'll suffer through it. Anyway, hello everybody. Kevin's in the house. Ginger's in the house. Thunder's here. Welcome everybody. I was just telling everybody that my mouth is completely numb. I got out of the dentist about an hour ago. It's starting to come back, but now I've got some pain. So we'll see how it goes today. I know I couldn't eat lunch, but I'll see what I can do as far as talking. As long as I don't start chewing my tongue, I should be okay. Unless the pain gets to be too much. But I've got real high tolerance for pain, so I can't imagine that's going to happen. Plus the fact I can't take a lot of painkillers because of other medicine I take. So I pretty much have to suffer through pain anyway, as well as colds and flu and all that kind of stuff, because I can't take a lot of over-the-counter stuff. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well today. Hey Serge, how are you today? Andy's in the house. Hi Andy. Hope everything's doing well for you. Okay, so if you noticed, I'm on a new map. Somebody mentioned this map last week when I did the live stream. I downloaded it last week, but I haven't played it till this morning. As a matter of fact, as soon as I finished that live stream, I never touched Farm Sim again until this morning. So we'll see how this goes. It's as the title says, South Mountain Creamery Farm, and it's not a very large farm. It's just got the basic crops on it. There's no real production if we look at this. So if you notice, we've got just the basic crops. There's no special crops, although it does have horses. Yeah, black sheep mawning. Anyway, yeah, there's not a lot of production. There's the normal fruit, and there's pallets, which I don't care too much about. I don't know what the hell is that. Wood chips? I don't know what that is. Sugar cubes, some kind of a molasses type substance, and white and brown sugar. Now, I do have my sugar factory in here, but I don't know where in the hell to place it. So I'll have to figure that out. There's really no place to place anything here, and some stuff is not working very well. There's the sugar factory. Now the sugar factory isn't extra large, but it's still pretty good size, so I'm gonna have to find a place to put it. So we'll figure that out. I had a hard time trying to figure out where to put everything else. I got my mixing station right there. I don't know if that's going to work or not. We'll find out. These fields are kind of weird, and I'm thinking if you look at them, let me pull a map up here. That's not the best map because it's transparent. I know you can make it otherwise, but let's just look here. So you notice these 3 fields are yours. I don't know why in the hell you wouldn't just plow these into one big field. I really don't. I don't see any point in having this one in here at all. I mean, it's so skinny and weird shaped that, yeah, you might as well just plow these together. I don't know. I might do that. So we'll see what happens. These are the 3 fields that you have. I did actually buy this 30 right here because I was using it for a staging area. So field 30 right here I did buy. It's not very expensive. A few $1,000s. And then you own another field someplace. Where was it? Oh, up here at 29. I think it's just it's a very small field on this little bitty farm here. Why you own it, I don't know. But you do. So there you go. Those are the 4 fields, well, 5 fields that you own. You also start off with this one, which is a full grass field, which is pretty weird. It's a big sized field for this size of map. This is not a very big map, so. Hey, Scorp. How's Scorpion doing today? Gino's in the house. Hey, Gino. Alright, well, let's get back to this thing. And then I'll show you around a little bit. Yeah, I really think that I'm going to just plow these into one big field. I'd see no reason why not to. What little bit of fruit you're going to get off that middle piece is negligible, so. I don't know if I can hire a worker here or not. I don't know what he'll do. These fields are kind of goofy shaped. Let me see if I can hire somebody, what he's going to do. And then we'll go take a look. I didn't do much. I put in, I don't know how these things work. This is your grain thing. I don't know how in the hell it works. Whether you have to, if you drive up there, is it going to let you open that up, or what's going on there? That's weird. Unless that, is that a seed maker? Maybe that's a seed maker, because it's got seed there. Maybe. Where do you drop your fruit? Right here? Oh, I bet that's it. See, I haven't, like I said, I haven't looked at this map hardly at all. I just assumed that that was a silo, but it's not, I don't think. I think this is over here. I don't know what the hell the separators are, because there's no water here. They're just, it's just weird. I see no reason for these at all. So, like I said, I think I'm going to plow these under. I actually see no reason to have them there. Another grass field. What's with all these guys putting grass fields in? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do all that plowing. God. I can understand why this one's grass, because it's kind of situated right next to your cow pasture here. Here's your cow pasture, so a little bit of grass is maybe good for the cows, but oh God. Enterprise can't figure out what the hell to do here. Damn it. I'm gonna have to do this manually. You can't figure out what to do. This is just weird. I'm gonna let him go for now. Yeah, it doesn't look like a water way. Water from the river's free. Well, that's good. Should just at least something on this map that works. Right, so, yeah, I just need to figure all this stuff out. I put in the mixing stations. I couldn't find a place to put the pig one. The land isn't very level, so you have a hard time placing things. This one here, as you can see, it's actually, I don't know if this is even going to work because the ground is not very level. And I put the pig one in here because I couldn't figure out anywhere else to put it. But that's the pig barn right here, so there you go. Anyway, I started clearing some of this junk out. They put junk everywhere. I don't know why people put junk everywhere. There was a couple of pieces of equipment here I took out, and then I ran out of time, so I left this junk. I don't know why it's here, just in the way. And there was a bunch of rubble and crap over here. I took it away because I was going to try to put the mixing station in here, but it just didn't work out, so I cleared it out for nothing. Anyway, let's get on with it. Round and round he goes. Where he goes? Yeah, I know. Stupid Enterprise. He's looking for a place to land, I guess. He's looking for some Klingons to wipe out. See, look, there's going again. All right, stop. Let me see if I can take this thing off. The other thing is the way that the map is situated. The boundary of this field is right up against that. It's right up against this fence. So when I set a course play route, I couldn't because he keeps running into this fence here because the boundary's too close to it. So I'm gonna have to delete the course play route. It's not working anyway. Yeah, let me see what I can do here. I'm just gonna have to manually do everything, I guess. Maybe I can make him work here. Spin the Enterprise. Joe Dokes is in the house. Hey, Joe. Who else did I miss here? Logan Howell. Hi, Logan. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to get at this. Let's see. Where's my combine? Let me get him going again. He didn't work very long. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think as soon as I get finished with this harvest, I'm going to plow all three of these fields into one. I see no reason why I shouldn't. For those of you that are just coming in, I don't know how this is going to work. I got out of the dentist about an hour ago. I can't feel half of my face. And so I didn't have lunch, and whatever they use is starting to fade away, and I've got a little bit of pain, so I have a high tolerance for pain. I should be okay, but I don't know. I guess as long as I can talk and not chew my tongue, I might be okay. All right, this isn't working either, is it? Well, there he goes. Never mind. Who's doing this anyway? He did a pretty good job. Craig Wilson is driving combine today. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. If you look at it, these fields aren't that big. I mean, this one here is terribly small. Well, I don't know why you'd do that. I really don't. I guess if I plow them together and it doesn't work, I'll know. But that's what I think I'm going to do, especially if I have to, if I have to manually do the fields anyway, I might as well manually do it, not worry about the fact that it's 26, 27, and 28. I'll just call it 27 or something. The other thing is you have to be careful if you happen to use a helicopter like I sometimes do. The boundaries of the map they run along this road kind of. So even though it looks like, I'll give you an example. I flew over field 15, was going to fly over 16 on this east side. I couldn't. I hit the barrier right about here. So you gotta be careful if you do that. The barriers are real. They're not where you'd think they'd be. But anyway, that's a small thing. I need to get a truck ready to pick up the corn. Cherry Hills. I played Cherry Hills quite a lot on 2015. Then he transferred it over to 2017. By then, I was pretty much tired of playing Cherry Hills, so I didn't play it very much on 2017. It's a fun map. I like Cherry Hills. Well, I like all of Stevie's maps. I was trying to think. Somebody asked me once which one of Stevie's maps I like the best, and I don't really know. Stevie makes some really good maps, but it's hard to say because if you've played a Stevie map, I don't know how I'm going to say this. If you've played one Stevie map, you've played them all pretty much. And that's not entirely true. But let me put it another way. If you started playing a map, you'd know right away it was Stevie's map because he does a lot of the same things on every map. He uses the same buildings, he uses the same equipment, he does the same production. There's an easy way to tell if it's a Stevie map. So, I know Ginger's playing this map. Is anybody else playing this map? I'm trying to drink my lunch. I have a protein drink. So I can't eat anything right now because I'm afraid of chewing my tongue off or my side of my cheek. So I don't dare eat anything right now. So I'm trying to drink it, but it's weird because half my face is numb. So it's a cold drink, and I can feel the cold on half my face, but not on the other half. So I'm afraid to look in the mirror. I might have my drink just drooling down the side of my face. So I'm not going to look in the mirror. Not anymore, it doesn't. I changed it. No, I'm kidding. I didn't change it. 3 million's enough. I did add some stuff to it though. I added the grass, the straw, and I added silage, potatoes, and sugar cane and sugar beets. I think I did the sugar cane, I can't remember. Was it a root canal? It was not a root canal. What it was is I have an old crown that's just starting to, well, it's old, so they had to replace it. But the problem is that I have really, really, really long roots in my teeth. When I had my wisdom teeth out, the dentist was a friend of mine, and he said, you're going to have a hard time with this root canal. And I said, why? And he said, because of your roots. He said the roots of your teeth are kind of almost wrapped around your jaw. And he said, I don't usually do root canal, or I don't usually pull wisdom teeth. I don't usually do wisdom teeth, but if you don't mind, I want to do yours because I don't want you getting hurt. And he said, I won't schedule anybody else for that day, and I'll do your root canal. Or not a root canal, your wisdom teeth. And I said, okay, I appreciate that. He said, yeah, he said, usually when they do wisdom teeth, they knock you clear out. And he said, then they jump up on your chest, they got their knee in your throat, and they're just yanking them out. He says, I don't want that to happen to you, so I'm going to do it myself. I appreciated that. No, I don't have gold teeth. I have very few fillings. I've still got every one of my own teeth. I do have a couple of I have had a couple of root canals, so I've got a couple of crowns, but I have very few calories. I can't remember our calories. The Novocaine is going to my head. I usually I can't remember last time I had a cavity. I went to the dentist for the first time when I was 16 years old. There were 13 kids in my family. We didn't have money to go to dentists. And I went to the dentist for the first time when I was 16, and I didn't have any cavities. They did a teeth cleaning, and that was it. Nathaniel, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Do they still do golden teeth anymore? I didn't even know they did that. Well, anyway, as I was saying about the when you asked me if it was a root canal, even though it wasn't a root canal, they still have to give you some Novocaine because they're taking the crown off and they're going to put a new one on, and that is a little painful. But my system, I don't know whether it's because of the long roots or what, but I have to have more Novocaine than the normal person. And I was telling somebody earlier that I had a dentist one time. He'd go in and he gave me the Novocaine or whatever it is they use, and he started working on me, and I said, damn, that hurts. And he said, oh, it shouldn't, I gave you Novocaine. I said, well, you didn't give me enough because that's killing me. You know. So he gave me some more. As it turns out, he kept giving me more. And then he got mad. And he said, look, I can't give you any more. You've had more, all you can take. And so I said, well, give it a few more minutes. And he did. And I said, okay, I'll just suffer through. And he finished whatever he was doing. But yeah, I have to have extra Novocaine. So consequently, it takes forever for this crap to deaden, to dissipate. Yeah, I need some A1 sauce. Let's see, Nathaniel. Yes, I will. I've already pre-ordered it. I think, if I remember right. Too many games, but oh yeah, I'm gonna play it. It's I think they're gonna have some pretty cool additions on it. I should get that great big 90-foot header for this, but I didn't see any need in it. The fields don't seem to be that big. This is not a real large map. What, you haven't won No Man's Sky yet? The Canadian farm's broken? How did it break, Gino? Because I haven't had any problem with it. Yeah. I don't think about stuff like that. If you're thinking about, oh, it's November, it's coming out, I don't mark my calendar for stuff because time goes by too damn fast as it is. I don't like, you know, oh, I can't wait for this or I can't wait for that. I can wait. It's I can't believe that it's already August. Where'd the summer go? I haven't done anything really this summer, and here's August already. In a couple weeks, school will be in session again. What the heck? Yeah, I haven't had that problem. I'll have to look. Field 19 may be the only one I don't own. I don't know. Although I'm about done with Canada anyway. Now I'm just messing around. Crop circles. Go into cab. Why would I want to go into cab? I can go into cab. All right, that's good enough. I can't see anything in the cab. Yeah, I'm using up gas during this. Now, let's see about this center part here. I did that whole field and didn't even get a full grain bin. Gino, it's his new map. What do you mean it's his new map? Is it... Are you talking about Canadian Ultimate, or are you talking about a different Canada? I mean, I started with Canadian Ultimate 9. I don't know what happened to 1 through 8, but I started with Canadian Ultimate 9 and then switched to Canadian Ultimate 10. And I think he's had an update or two on that one. but I don't know if I've done the updates. If there was a problem with it, I fixed it myself. I missed a section, I think. All right, hey, as I'm doing this harvest, does anybody see any reason not to plow these 3 fields into one? Because I haven't seen any reason yet. I don't see any terrain issues. Oh, so he's got a new one out. Well, yeah, I think I'm done with Canada for a while. I'm still playing it, but I'm almost done with it. I just want to tie up a few things. Yep, I think that's what I'm going to do too, Ginger. I think that's what I'm going to do. Canadian maps are fine, but all his farms look the same. Well, I feel the same way about Stevie's maps. They may not all exactly look the same, but he does the same stuff on every one of them. He does a good job, though. I've pretty much played all of Stevie's maps. There's no reason not to play them, but like I said earlier, you certainly know you're on a Stevie map. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to do it. I don't. How to say this? I'm not being critical of the maps because I know how hard a work it is to make one. You know, I could make one, but I don't because, first of all, I'm not very creative. I don't have a creative bone in my body. And what I mean by that is, you ever watch TV and you see somebody's house and it looks like it's decorated really cool, and you try to do something and like that and you can't? That's what I mean. I'm not very creative. I don't. I just can't do things like that. So the other thing is, I'm lazy. I don't want to put that much work in stuff. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So I hate criticizing anybody's map or what they do. And the thing of it is, if you've got something figured out, there's no point in reinventing the wheel. You know, just keep doing what you know how to do and do it well, and you know, people will play your maps. Well, that is true. It's really actually kind of funny. Scorpio and I were playing. I don't even remember which one it was. We were playing a Stevie map one time, and everybody was complaining because of the restarts. And he came out and said, "Now, what the hell was that I just ran over?" There's the first terrain I've seen on this. Anyway, everybody was kind of complaining about the restarts, and he came out and he said, "Okay, that's it. I'm not doing any more restarts on this map. I got everything working the way I want it. No more restarts." About 3 or 4 restarts later, we kind of stopped playing it. So there it is. He does do a lot of restarts, and the problem is he makes major changes, so you can't keep your save game. You have to start a new game. I am too, Serge. That's why I don't want to complain about anybody's map. If there's a map that's broken, or a map that, you know, just isn't right, I just won't play it if I'm not having fun on it. And somebody else may love it to death, you know, but everybody's got different tastes on what they like. So I'm not going to do it. As a matter of fact, I can't remember which one it was. Was it Nebraska? There was one map in 2015, I think it was, and it was broken. I mean, this map did not work well. There was all kinds of things wrong with it, and I'm talking, you know, major things. And everybody stopped playing it except for me. I kept going in and fixing it to work and do what I wanted to do, and I played the heck out of it, even though it was broken. But you know, that's a lot of work too. I think it was Nebraska. I can't remember. Old Fart Gaming, where you been, buddy? You've been out to Old Fart Gaming. Have you been out enjoying your summer? There was a little bit of lag there, and I thought my game froze. Scared the snot out of it. All right, I think I'm gonna have to move that tree right there if I put these fields together. Oh, I'd have stopped. Without mods and stuff, I'd have stopped playing this game years ago. Well, there's been... I started with 13. I've played 13, 14, or 13, 15, and 17. But that being said, if there weren't any mods, I'd have stopped playing 17 after a couple of months. Yeah, it was fun, but if it's the one I'm thinking of, it was fun, but it was broken. It had some things wrong with it. And a lot of people quit playing. It might not have been in Nebraska. I can't remember. I played too many maps. But I had fun with it. I just had to fix things. I remember one map. It was called Manchester. You guys remember that one? I think it was a Canadian map. Yeah, it was called Manchester. And the guy did a lot of work on it. And the reason I'm telling this story is, if you remember earlier, I said everybody's got their own taste, what they like, what they don't like. So Manchester had these barns and buildings, and they were bright red, and they were kind of nice. They looked new buildings, things like that. Very nice. And some other stuff that he put in there as far as making the map look nice, and some detail. He had some things that were very, very detailed. And I'm not talking about couches in everybody's front yard and old cars laying around. That's junk. I'm not talking about junk. He put things in that were details. One of the things he had, and I had to take out right away, was he had in the horse barn a stereo radio, and there was a girl with the horse, and it was playing I can't remember, a Garth Brooks song. Now I had to take that out because of the copyright issue. But little details like that. And I was watching, back then I was watching other people's videos, and I watched some other guy that was playing it. He said the first thing he did was he hated the red barns. He went in and replaced all the red barns with white barns. And he took all the detail out, took everything out. I don't like any detail, he said. I just want a farm. So he took all the detail out. That's what I mean by people have different tastes in what they like. So I like the detail and the color of the barns, and he didn't. He took them all out. They might have been white barns to begin with, I can't remember. Whatever color it was, he went the total opposite. Giant will stop doing mods. I never get my mods from Giant. I don't care what Giant does. Oh, besides that, if 19 is good, then I'm going to probably do the same thing I did with 17 and 15. When I was playing 13 and 15 came out, the day 15 came out, I never even loaded 13. As a matter of fact, I think I took it off my computer. Same thing with 17. When it came out, there was one map that I was playing that people were watching, and I kind of finished it out, and then I never turned it on again. I haven't turned on Farm Sim 15, well, for over a year, whenever 17 came out. So I would imagine if 19 comes out and it's a fun game to play, I'll probably never start 17 back up again. So I don't care if they mod it or not. Thank you, Old Fart. I appreciate it. Are you watching on Twitch? Old Fart? I hate calling you Old Fart because it, I think I'm talking about myself. I finished my protein drink and I'm still hungry. Oh, Nick, is that you? Oh, come on, really? I tell you what, that's one of the things that really throws me for a loop. It's just like Ginger. Ginger threw me for a loop for the longest time. You guys have different names. Now, see, I'm the Rude Man. I'm the Rude Man if I'm on Twitch, I'm on Facebook, you know, anything that I'm on, Steam, anything, I'm the Rude Man. And Rude Man 53. But some of you guys have more than one account, and that threw me off. I've had Nick. God, Nick, you've been watching my films for quite some time, if I am not mistaken. Now, people come and go, I know. I mean, even Scorpion's a good what am I trying to say? Scorpion even stops watching me after a while. But then I don't think that's my fault. I think it's he just gets tired of farming. Or it could be my fault, I don't know. But anyway, Nick's been around for a long time. Yeah, I know. I'm an old fart. Can't prove it in a court of law, though. So you're old fart on everything now? I was wondering why I haven't seen you around. Thank you, Emma. Jeremy, how are you, sir? Jeremy Burnett's in the house. And Emma Sharp's here. Thank you for watching, both of you. I appreciate it. I hate doing this by myself. Oh, Nick's wife. Well, welcome. Is Nick really an old fart? I do. You want to see it? There it is, right there, going in a circle. He got stuck looking for Klingons to wipe out. This course play isn't working. I made it silver this time. I haven't had a silver one. I might as well give up and just mow this stuff manually. Well, I want to finish that field so I get some plowing. Get some plowing going. That would be telling. Emma, when I was working back in the day, I had somebody came into my office and we would tease each other all the time. I think that she and I were about the same age. And so I'd always tease her about, you know, are you older than me? Am I older than you? How old are you? This went on for months and months. One day, she came in and she said, Rudy, I want you to meet my mother. She's here visiting for a while. And I said, well, hello, glad to meet you. I said, just how long have you been her mother? And the woman was going to tell me when my friend figured out what I was asking. And she said, oh, God, Mother, don't tell him. Because I'd have been able to find out how old she was. And so she caught her mother just in time. And we had the funnest time with that, just teasing each other. But you're right, you know, it's not something you should be telling about. So, all right, let me see if I can get this grass thing to work over here. How do these things work? How do you open the dang things? Ginger, how do these work? I do have the helicopter. Grasshopper? Yeah, I should use the grasshopper. Thing 1 and thing 2. Ginger, you don't know how this works? How do you get the grass in the thing? Well, you know what? I changed it so I could get grass in the normal one, so. Let me see if I did it right. Oh, this is tricky. There we go. Is it putting it in? Uh-oh. Oh, I got the wrong one. I got the wrong one here. Let me see. Let me go in here. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna go in the garage and sell that. And then move it over here. Let's see. See, I gotta get rid of this junk, because that's where I want to put this thing. Oh, man. Why did they put all this garbage here? If I owned this farm, this stuff would be in the dump. Well, let me see if I can place this. Base display, other display. I'm going to put the other one. No, I'm going to put the multi one. Just to catch everything since I changed everything. Let me turn this thing around so I can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, see, well, it might fit there. Let me see. Oh, I put it in backwards. I can't read it. Shoot. Gotta do it again now. Get rid of that. Wasting my money. Alright, I want the multi one. Let me get in here where I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Put it right on top of the garbage. Now, let's see if it worked. Yep, it put the grass in. Sweet. Alright, what am I missing? I haven't... Scorpion, you wouldn't catch your wife on there? Yeah, hey, you're lucky your wife lets you play. You've got your own channel? Cool. I haven't changed. No, there's no reason to change. You have to open the door. I figured that, but how in the hell do you open the door? Is it the mouse key? Because it ain't working. It's not working. How do you open it? Open Sesame. That didn't work. Well, heck with it. There's my helicopter. I'm going to go up and skydive. It's something really simple, like it's silo something. It's look in the placeables, and you'll see it. Silo info, I think, something like that. That one's for show. All right. Yeah, Scorpion, it's in the OneDrive. Oh, it disappeared. All right, that's high enough. Here we go. You wait. That thing's going to land on top of me. I think it goes faster. No, there it went. I'm going to land on top of it. I think it's going to slice me like a piece of sushi. Silo display. Something like that. Yeah, that's it. Something real simple. You'll find it. I think I put it in the placeables. I didn't want to get sliced up. All right. Okay, so Gino, you said that one's for show. Okay. Then how do you open this one? Because I can't open it either. It ain't working for the seeds. So, I don't know. Anyway. I gotta finish that cornfield. I'm gonna get rid of this junk too. Go Big Bud. The door around the corner from where you dump the grass. What? What are you talking about, Alan? Where am I? I need to get back to the grass field. Whoa! I don't know if this is supposed to be mud. This would be cool if it's mud, but it doesn't seem to be. It seems like it's just painted on. A fill point for seeds. Well, I figured it was, but how do you open it, or do you not open it? You just dump stuff there. I kind of miss course play not working. This taking forever. I'm getting dizzy going up and down the field. Oh, is that all you do? You just field? Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be something cool that you could put stuff in and make seeds. Alright, I got you. Now I'm disappointed. Hey, my combine's blowing blue smoke. What's going on? A buy point? I don't want to buy seeds. I want seeds for free. Although seeds aren't free, they still cost you because you have to use your own. Even if you had a seed maker, you still have to use your own fruit, so you're losing money if you're making your own seeds. But that's okay. Normal helper. I tried, it didn't work very good. Yeah, these fields are shaped too weird. Even though the regular helper didn't work very good. There we go. All right, let me go see if you're what Gino was talking about. Somebody said something about. Are you talking about this door right here? Oh. What's this door for? How do you get your grain out of the silo right there? What? Okay, but now what is this for if you can dump your stuff here? Why would I want to dump there? Somebody put their stupid truck right in the way. Oh, that's my truck. Never mind. And look, do we own a factory or something? Look, it says ice cream and yogurt and stuff like that. And there's a factory or something right here. Is this us? Oh God, don't play stupid music. YouTube's gonna get after me. Yeah, here's the farmhouse. And look, there's one of those yogurt trucks right at the farmhouse. All right, well, I got this field done. Let's get some plowing going here. My Novocaine's wearing off. My jaw's aching like crazy. Let me grab this stuff. Okay, so let me get this straight. I thought that you dump stuff right here. You don't dump stuff right here. Because it seems to be able to dump stuff right here. Uh-oh. It's not. I'm dumping stuff, but where's it going? Because it doesn't seem to be going in that. Crap. Where is it going? Let me get this out of the way. I'm confused now. And I hate the ones I have to back into. And then they put a sign right in front of it. Is there collision on that sign? Why would you put a sign right where you have to back up? I blame that on the county. Oh, I just knocked the sign down. I guess that's good. All right, does that give me credit for my corn? Yeah, so where'd all that corn go? I dumped it here. Oh, no. Well, you beat me, Gino. I give it 10 minutes before I stop playing it. Yeah, another county fine. Oh, what am I stuck on? Telephone pole. Well, that answered the question whether they have collision on them. Now, how do you get your stuff out of the silo? Right here? I guess. I don't know where. I must have just dumped that corn in the ground over there. I don't know what happened. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go to work. County's coming for me. I'm in trouble. Hang on, I'm gonna go get me an ibuprofen. I'm not supposed to take them, but boy, this hurts. I'll be right back. I got a container of Tylenol. I'm gonna take this with a shot of whiskey. That should make it go away. Is it soup du jour yet? I need something to drink. I'm taking this stuff. I might not live through this. I'm gonna take this Tylenol with a Mountain Dew. Hang on. I need 3 hands here. Do you know how much work that takes, Scorpion? Because there's absolutely nothing on it. That you'd have to make a whole new map, pretty much. All right, here goes Mountain Dew and Tylenol. Ow. Oh. That's cold. Okay, here's what I did. Because I can't feel anything. Although the feeling's coming back. I brought me a glass and a straw. Because I'm afraid that I'm going to try to drink Mountain Dew with my face numb. And my beard's going to get full of Mountain Dew. That's how it works with pizza. When I eat pizza, my wife always gets upset with me. Why don't you run in there and wash your beard? I said, why? Because it smells like pizza. It smells like cheese. I said, well, do I have to pick the pineapple out? Because I was saving that for later. Anyway. All right, here we go. I gotta figure this out here. It isn't quite gonna match up, is it? I should be doing this with a smaller plow, I think. All right, so let me open this up and hit Y. Why? I don't know why. Nothing worse than a cheesy beard. Well, thank goodness I don't have a real... I don't let my beard grow out very much. I keep it pretty well trimmed. Until the holidays come around. Usually about October or so. My beard grows really fast. Usually about October or so, I'll start letting it grow out because the kids think I look like Santa Claus sometimes. So, although they're getting older now. Uh-oh. Hang on. I'm not getting any traction here. All right. Now, how's this going to work? Let's see. I'm going to have to kind of round this one off, I think. Yeah, Welker doesn't have animals. They've got absolutely no production. They've got only 1 or 2 places where you can sell the products that you're harvesting. And there's no production. There's no animals. There's really nothing to do. You grow your fruit and you sell it, and that's about it. There's really not much else to do on it. All right, let's see here. I may have just made a mistake, but I can't see because that stupid tree's in the way. No, don't go over too far. Oh, I went over too far. Oh, well. Yeah, that's okay. I have a white beard? No, I don't have a white beard. Oh, because the kids think I look like Santa Claus? No, I don't have a white beard. I remember one time I was going to get some, and I don't know how to do it, some kind of white dye or something, dye my beard white, try to look like Santa Claus. I never did it, but I thought about it a couple years. Because I used to wear a Santa hat at work every year. Shadows are getting long. Yeah, they are. I don't like it. I don't like it. I didn't have much fun this summer. It's over almost. I didn't get my fifth wheel, my RV out all year. I had somebody come up to the house yesterday because I have my fifth wheel. It's all hooked up to the truck, but I haven't used it this year. I had somebody come to the house and wants to buy my... Oh, what happened? Did I turn it off? I did turn it off. Why did I turn it off? That's weird. I had somebody come to the house wanted to know if I wanted to sell my truck and my trailer. And I said, well, I don't think so. You want to buy just a trailer? No, he needed the truck because he didn't have anything to pull the trailer with. I probably thought he'd get a good deal on it. Well, no. All right, here we go. John Seeger. Hi, I didn't see you come in. John Seeger's in the house, guys. No, it is. I like the thought of it because it's a real place. And they did a good job on that. But it's got to also be playable, though. All right, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let me do... Oh, wait. Before I do anything, let me take that off and limit that to fields. All right, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a couple of headlands on here, and then I'm going to hire a worker and see if he can get this done. You put cows on it. I tell you what, for me, the novelty of it being Welker Farms wasn't strong enough for me to want to add all the stuff that I'd like to have on the map. Because I could do that. I've done it before. We had a map that we were playing called Barker's Prairie. And I liked the map well enough because it had huge fields, but it also did not have any production or anything on it. And I put a bunch of placeables on, and we fixed it up, with placeables so you could have the production you wanted. It was a lot of work though, and I just didn't want to do it with that. The novelty of it being Welker Farms wasn't enough for me to want to do that kind of work, because I'm not looking for a farm to put that much work in right now, because in a couple of months we're going to have a brand new game. I don't want to put all that work into a map and then switch over to Farm Simulator 19, and it's just not worth it to me. In the meantime, there's a couple more maps I want to look at that are already made. I'm not sure, but I think school, now Scorpion is saying that their schools, they start on the 15th. And I know how happy his kids are to go back to school. But regardless of that, I think school starts here the day after Labor Day, and I don't know when Labor Day is this year. Anybody in America know what day Labor Day is this year? It's usually like the 1st of September, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to do one more headland so I can get away from all those stupid trees and bushes and stuff. Monday the 3rd. Thank you, Stephen. Oh, I didn't see Stephen come in. I'm missing too much chat here. Hey, Stephen, how are you? Anybody else I miss? Is there anybody out there I haven't said hello to? Let's play it that way. Because I like to say hi to everybody when they come in. Fortunately, I still have a small enough channel that I can do that. Uh-oh. All right, I'm going to have to switch this. Let me finish what I'm doing here on this headland business, and then I'll get those 2 strips of grass in the middle. I don't want to set this to make fields and then hire a worker. Man, that would be disastrous, I think, if they got away from me. Oh, glad to hear you're doing well. Thanks for the info, too. I'm doing great. Till the 5th of September. You know, I think that's the way it is where I live. It's generally the day after Labor Day. Hi, BB Dog. All right. Hey, hi, BB Dog. You know, I used to love when people would come on it and they'd say, they would type drastically. They'd type in the chat in all caps, give me a shout out. But they would do that after I said hi to them. And I said, but I just did give you a shout out. All right, now, let me run up and switch this back over. And clean this center up here. I got too many games coming out. I'm a little skeptical about playing Fallout 76. And I'm still waiting because I'm supposed to be all set up to beta test it. Anybody can beta test it, by the way. I've been a beta tester for years. I used to beta test for Microsoft back in the day before people were doing gaming on PCs, much anyway. But a lot of times now, like the Fallout 76, I had a friend of mine say, you know, I'd say, he said, are you going to play it? And I said, well, we'll see. I'll probably buy it. And he said, well, I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to play the beta and find out if it's any good. And I said, well, you're not going to play the beta then. And he said, why? And I said, because Bethesda, the only way to play the beta is if you pre-order the game. So you got to buy the game to be a beta tester. And I just laughed. I said, yeah, you're not going to you're not going to beta test it, because not unless you buy the game. So anyway, everybody's waiting for that. It's an MMO though. I don't. I play MMOs, but I don't play with other people. I'm a loner. I've been playing World of Warcraft since it came out. I've got over 10 characters, over 100. I've got about 5 characters that are 110, and I did it all solo. I'm kind of a hermit. So I don't know if I'm going to play that or not. I don't know how it's going to work trying to do Let's Plays of Fallout 76. I guess I'll find out. Looks like the Amazon River. Oh, hi, BB Dog. BB Dog asking what I missed. I missed saying hello to you. That's what I missed. So I'm doing a belated hi. Hey there, hi there, hello there. All right, let me turn this thing off before I forget. What? Did I turn it off? Yeah, okay, it's off. Now, how's this gonna work? Let me see if I can hire a worker here. And if they'll carry on with what I want them to do. This is going to be a little dicey, but I'm going to let it go. Who's working, by the way? Got Chet Chastain is working. This is going to be messed up because I did the plowing in the middle, so it's going to think that the end of the field is right up above here. All right, this will work, I guess. I'm going to let it go. It's getting dark. I don't like playing in the dark. It's hard enough for me to see the screen. All right, hang on. Oh, yeah, I've been playing World of Warcraft for about a month now. I haven't played for years. Well, I shouldn't say years. I played about 6 months ago, but for 1 month. And the reason I did was my son got back into it, and he was only going to play for a month. And I said, okay, I'll come in and play with you for a month. And we wanted to get characters up to level 100 from 90. So he and I went in with our two 90 level characters and played for 1 month. Now, that was 6 months ago. And it was about a year before that since I'd played. So I've been playing for a solid month now. Still can't see? All right. How about now? You guys are so picky. I can't see. It's kind of like that Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now? No, it's like, can you see me now? I'll go hide in the cornfield and never be able to see me. All right, so now I got to figure out what to seed. But by the way, where in the hell's my seeder? I think I bought one. I need to buy another tractor. Let's buy a second Big Bud. I like Big Bud, and I cannot lie. Froggy. I used to say when the fog came in, I used to say Froggy went a courtin', and he did ride. And people look at me like I was crazy, and then of course I was. But since I was crazy, everybody's afraid to say so because I was crazy. All right, let me see if I can find this Big Bud. Oh, now wait a minute, didn't I just buy another Big Bud? Did I or did I not just buy another Big Bud? Oh, you know what? I bet I didn't. Sometimes I do that. I bet I didn't confirm it. I went like this, I went like that, and then I went like that, I think. I didn't confirm it. Yeah, I didn't confirm it because I don't remember doing that. My memory's bad, but it's not that bad. Pea soup. I love pea soup. People think I'm crazy. But I like prune juice, too. Frog went a courtin', he did ride. I used to like tomato soup was my favorite soup. It isn't anymore. I got other favorites. Chili's probably my favorite now, but back in the day, tomato soup was a favorite of mine. And my sister came out one day. We were playing. We were just kids. We were playing in the yard, and she had a bowl with her. And she said, "Rudy, I made you some tomato soup." And I said, "You did? Thank you." And she said, "Well, I forgot to bring out a spoon, though. You'll have to drink it from the bowl." I said, "Okay." I was gullible. I grabbed the bowl, and sucked down a great big drink of it. It was straight Tabasco sauce. Hey, there's a flat spot over here. Hey, my sugarcane factory. Let me put a sugarcane factory in. All right, how big is this? Oh, it's not very big. This will work. All right, so I got to remember how this goes. So you drive in, okay, from the right side here. That's where you drive in. So I want to be able to drive in and drive out. Let me turn it around this way, and I can drive in here and drive out. Now wait a minute. What else do I want to put in here though? All right, let me try this. And then what else do I want? I wanted to put in well, I wanted to put in a seed production. They're pretty small though. I also wanted to put in a refinery. There's a seed production right there. I wanted to put that in. But where's the refinery? There it is. How big's that? Oh, it's huge. Holy samoli. Tomato basil? Is it basil or basil? I think it's basil. Tomato. I'm going the wrong dang way, aren't I? Uh-oh. I screwed up. That's not what I thought. Let me spin this thing around and see if I can put it over here. There. Because you drive in. Alright, I can't see. Let me look around here. Alright. Let me put this right in this corner. Where's the fence? Oh, there isn't a fence. Let me put that there, and then let me catch up on the chat here. I'm way behind. Mr. Come season mod. You can skip the night. Season mod? I can skip the night now. I won't do the season mod. I refuse. I did it once, and it wasn't fun. I've got the Big Brute. I had it since it came out. I got it the same day I got their map. Yeah, okay, so... Uh-oh, there's naked girls on the side of the sugar factory. Right, so I think this will work because you drive in this way, and then your sugar gets put out there. You get yellow and white, and then that still gives us room to get out of here. This should work because you come in here, and you put your stuff-a-doodle-doo in here, and you get your stuff-a-doodle-doo out of there, and you get your other stuff-a-doodle-doo over here. Okay, and then I still want to put in a seed maker. I'm having fun. I probably won't play this map again, but I'm having fun right now. Alright, I want to put in this seed maker right here. I haven't actually used this yet, and I don't know exactly how it works. There's the front of it there, I think, but I need to put it. Let me switch around here. All right, I think this is the right here, maybe. Let me put it in. I'm not quite sure. Let's put it in there. Okay. Now, Serge says he doesn't mind naked girls. In your soup? No, wait a minute. I think I'm mixing two chat messages together there. Because somebody mentioned something about basil soup. And naked girls. I don't know. It's kind of like raviolis in a nap. Okay, so now what else do I want to put in? That's probably it for now. I might want to put in later. I might want to put in a compost maker, but I've got to have a reason to. I don't have any fruit, so I'm going to wait on that one. Okay, now is this going to work? Let's see. You fill your seeder here, and there's room to get out there, or there's room to turn around, and you can load seeds up here, and you drop your seeds in there. All right, works for me. That's got it. Let me get Big Bud and get the heck out of here. I spent enough money. Help. Can't get over the fence. All right, here we go. I like Big Bud, and I cannot lie. It looks like Chet has finished that little task I gave him. Oh, geez, I'm knocking down signs left and right. What would you do if you had triple-sized wheels on this thing? What's that? Wait a minute. What's this? Is this just a regular silo? Oh, this must be a sell point. Okay, I thought this was a factory. Because it looks like the sugar factory I used to have. You'd pick up your sugar over here. But I don't think that's it. Alright, now, how do I get home? I went the wrong way to get home, I think. I can go this way, but I'm stuck. Hey, Bill's in the house. Hey, Ghost Rider. What's happening? Alright, I'm stuck. Hang on. Let me put some four-wheel drive on and see if I can get around this tree. Oh, man. If I put triple wheels on this, I wouldn't even be able to drive down. Oh. There's no way. I can't get home. I can't get home. I'm gonna knock every damn sign in the game over trying to get home. Oh boy, if I dump somebody's garbage, they're gonna be pissed off at me. Hey, they sick their dogs after me. Does everybody in town work for this dairy? Everybody's driving their trucks. Is it hot there, Ghost? You're melting. Good thing you're not the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm melting, melting. What's the, well, I know, Alan, I could use the TARDIS. I was trying to visit the map a little bit by driving home. The TARDIS is, well, you know, that's for when I get stuck, I guess. I just kind of wanted to drive the map home, see what it looked like. Gino and Ghost are trolling each other. When I started this map, what's with all these boulders on the side of the road? They need a road gang. Smash those boulders up. Working on a road gang? No, it's a chain gang. Hey, I made it. Look out, zombies! I miss the old days where you used to be able to run these guys off the road. Alright, let's see how he did on the plowing. He did pretty good. Chet did a pretty good job here. No trolls in the Netherlands. They're all in Scandinavia. Well, hey, the good news is either the Mountain Dew or the Tylenol cut the pain that I'm having. So I'm kind of betting that it was the Mountain Dew. Shipping containers, huh? Okay, here's the question there, Ghost Rider. Is loading the containers worse than working in the sugar beets? Hey, where I live, it hasn't got over 70. It hasn't got up to 70 for about 3 or 4 weeks now. We got over 70 for the first time yesterday. I think it was 72 or 73. I think that's about all it is right now. No, it was the whiskey. Right, I forgot about the whiskey. All right, here we go. Whiskey. Actually, I'm kind of a tequila guy myself. The only reason is hard liquor gives me a gag reaction. If I drink like rum or whiskey or vodka, any of that stuff, I get a gag reaction. I choke on it. So I'm a cheap drunk. But tequila I can drink, and it doesn't seem to bother me much. I can drink quite a bit of it too. I had some people. I used to be what they call, if you're familiar with the Elks. I used to be I was Exalted Ruler for about 3 or 4 days. I worked all the way up to Exalted Ruler. They expected me to be at the Elks every night serving drinks for everybody. And I said, I can't do that. I got a family and a full-time job, and I can't be here every night. You guys are all retired. It's okay for you, but I can't do that. And so that made them mad, so I just quit. But anyway, we were at some kind of a contest for Elks one night, and all my officers were my age. I brought in a bunch of young officers. And I used to tease the other Elks because I was the only, we were the only Elks that had our own teeth. And, but anyway, they were going to get me drunk because they knew I didn't drink. And I said, how do you propose that? And some guy went over and got 4 or 5 shots of tequila and lined them up on the bar. And they said, you told us you could drink tequila, or that you didn't mind drinking tequila, that you didn't drink whiskey or beer or wine. I said, okay, so what is it you want me to do? They said, we want you to drop these 5 shots of tequila. We want to see you do it. So I did. They sat there and watched me for the next couple hours, and they kept asking, you don't feel that? I said, no. I told you I could drink tequila. Another hour went by and they gave up. And anyway, one night we decided we were going to play some poker. And somebody brought in a couple of beers, and somebody asked me, "Are you sure you don't want a beer?" And I said, "I'll drink one. It's kind of hot and stuffy in here, and you know, a cold beer might be okay." I drank half of it and passed out. California's there's always fires in California. They keep throwing cigarettes out the window. Actually, what normally happens, like Colorado has a lot of fires. And I don't know, I'd venture to say 90-some% of them are caused by lightning strikes. Refugees? Why were they in containers? Oh, never mind. I understand. Yeah, California's kind of weird. I don't know. They've always got fires. I don't know what happens in California. I'm almost done with this field, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think I'm going to plant wheat in this. All right, let me see if I can hire another worker here and see how much he gets done. Let's go this way this time. Instead of sideways, we'll go lengthways. Whoa! I unhooked it. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. All right, see how this guy does. Tried to go GB. GB. Goodbye? I can go goodbye. It's not quite 3 o'clock yet. Try to go GB. I think it's California's way of trying. You know, California doesn't have its own water. They get their water from other states. I think it's their way of getting other states water. They're always trying to steal water from other states. And I think it's that way. They start a fire because they know that the other states are going to come and help put them out, and they'll probably bring their own water. Oh, I don't know, Alan. I didn't really try it. I tell you what, I'll try course play when I do the seeding. But I wasn't sure whether it was going to work until I got all the plowing done. Remember, I made this into 3 different fields. Oh, I got you. I got you. UK, Great Britain, United Kingdom. I understand now. I'm not very good at when people do that. I used to work for the government. I've actually had a couple of government jobs. And the government's real big for doing that. Everything is, you know, everything is that. They don't say a word. They just make initials out of everything. So they'll come in and say, did you fill out your Form 22 on your GB for your SB? And did you send that to the HD? And you're looking at like, what the hell are you talking about? I have no idea what you're saying. But they do it so much, it's unbelievable. Oh my God. Ghost Rider, is that? Oh, that'd be terrible. That Irish guy, Ireland. Hi, I didn't see you come in. Thanks for stopping by. And hey, Anthony's here. Hi, Anthony. Thanks for coming in. We're on a new map today, Anthony. I don't know if I'm going to do this map again or not. We'll find out. I'll leave it up to you guys. You guys like this map well enough for me to do another live stream on it? They tried to stop him, so he ran over him. I guess he was scared or something. Yeah, the United Kingdom is not that united anymore. That's like all these people talking about social media. Most of the things they talk about are not that social. You know, okay, why did it stop? That's weird. So, all these places that are so-called social media, you're not allowed to say what you think unless you think the same way they do. If you think the same way they do, you can say anything you want. If you don't, they ban you. That doesn't sound very social to me. Okay, Andy. Pat doesn't want to do it. Andy doesn't want to do it. Ethan doesn't want to do it. Oh, here goes somebody. Uh-oh. Gino. Look at Gino will do it. I tried to hire Pat, Andy, Ethan. None of them would do it, but Gino's going to do it. All right, Gino, let's see what you got. It is Gino, isn't it? Yep, Gino. Yeah, there you go again. PC. Gino gave up. Politically correct. I am 180 degrees around being politically correct. I think politically correct things are just stupid. I think everybody ought to treat everybody the way they should be treated, and then you won't have to worry about it. This politically correct stuff is getting way out of hand, and people used to cowboy up and not be so thin-skinned. Everybody's offended by everything anymore. You know? Oh, I saw a guy picking his nose on the street. I was offended by that. You just can't do anything anymore that somebody's not offended by it. I was driving down my neighborhood and some guy's got a flag flying in front of his house, and that offends me. Yeah, like I say, it used to be people to just toughen up. If somebody came over and said, "Hey, you're stupid," I said, "So, you're ugly." You know, you didn't cry about it. You know? And I told him, I said, "Hey, I can read a book and get smart, but you can't get, you're still going to be ugly tomorrow." All right, I got the plowing done. Now what? Yeah. Well, that's about the size of it, though, Scorpion. Because people can be offended on anything they want. But the problem is, you got 100 people standing around. 2 people get together and say, "I don't like that guy over there, so I'm offended by the way he looks or the way he dresses." So that means that 98% have to kick that guy out because 2 people, you know, 98 of the people didn't care. But 2 people threw up a fuss, and so we have to kick that guy out because he's not dressed like us. That's crazy. Whatever happened to majority rules? Whatever happened to majority can kick the shit out of the 2 people that are upset and throw their ass out? That's what I think. I'm getting carried away now. Good thing I got only 10 minutes left to go. Don't get me started. People are just not right anymore. It's just, well, I kind of feel like that poor guy that got his ass kicked. Was it L.A. or wherever it was? Can't we all just get along? Yep. Well, hey, that's happening. Walt Disney is buying everything. The pussification of the world. That's true. That's true. Hey, now, I want you guys... Okay, two things, because I only got 10 minutes here. I asked if anybody wanted me to live stream this farm again, and I don't know if anybody answered. So there's that. The second thing, I want you guys to watch TV or movies or just people in real life. And is it just me, or do young men, are young men nowadays not capable of growing a full beard? I watch these TV shows and these movies and all these young actors, and they have these straggly beards that they grow a little bit maybe on their jawline, but it looks like they've got mange or something the rest of their face. It's almost like men are not men anymore. They can't grow beards anymore. Man, by the time I was out of high school, I could grow a full beard. Nowadays, though, you see all these guys, and they have this 5 o'clock beard, but it's not full. The spots of it are just missing. Pass on this one. What was the question again? Irish guy likes it. Scorpion doesn't care. What was... Ghost Rider, he doesn't understand. I know, Alan, you're playing this, aren't you, Alan? Well, I'll tell you what I can do. Let's see. I do Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursday's the next one coming up. Maybe I can skip back and forth between a couple. Well, I don't know if it's just me, but it just seems like men nowadays are so... What did Ghost Rider say? Pussified? Men are such weenies nowadays. They can't even grow beards. I don't understand it. It's like, what's happening to men? Do they not have testosterone anymore? I don't get it. We had a kid when I was in high school. Kid was only 16 years old, and he had a beard down to his knees. It tickles. Joe says it's Z. Ghost Rider says he's frickin' Swedish. I don't understand. Does that mean you can grow a beard? Or you can't grow a beard? What map is this? Zelly29. This is... I didn't see you come in, by the way. Thanks for being here. This map is called... What was it? It's South Mountain Creamery Farms. South Mountain Creamery Farms. Yeah, the low testosterone center. Here's what I think. Women nowadays are sucking the testosterone right out of the man. Oh my God, that sounds awful. Don't. I didn't say that. You didn't hear me say that. That was gross. I shouldn't have said that. It sounded different in my head. A Viking beard. Now, what's a Viking beard? A Viking beard is a beard full of animal fat, isn't it? From all the stuff you guys eat and don't wash your beard. I've seen them. I've seen those Vikings. They used to like tear meat right off the animal and eat it raw and all that kind of stuff. Vikings got beards. That sounds like a t-shirt. Viking got beards. I like it. I'd buy a t-shirt like that. Although I'm not a Viking. I'm a little bitty guy. I'm only 5'8". And I'm certainly not blonde. I'm dark-haired. All right, time to go. Scorpion's crying. His wife's gonna beat the snot out of me. You made my husband cry. By the way, Scorpion's kids love me. I can prove it. I'll go on and talk to Scorpion. His kids will come in, and especially his little girl. Rudy, I love you. And one night, Scorpion said, "What about me?" And she didn't answer. But she hates school now. She was all upset the other day. She didn't want to go back to school. I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to go back to school either. What about the animal fat in your beard? All right. What time is it? It's supposed to be time for me to go. I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to get banned from this. I've been worried about that anyway. I know a guy, I told you this in the last live stream, I think. I know a YouTuber that, he does that space game I do, that Elite Dangerous. And he was doing a live stream with a couple other guys. And they were just having a good time. And I don't know what they said or what they did. But halfway through his stream, YouTube, and it was a bot that did it. It wasn't a human being. They have these algorithms now that do everything. And this bot, right in the middle of his stream, they shut it down. They turned his stream off. And when he finally realized that he wasn't streaming anymore, he went to his YouTube page and found out that they not only shut his live stream down that he was doing, they banned him for 90 days. So he couldn't live stream for 90 days. And so he sent in, a thing saying, "What the hell's going on here?" And they said, "We don't know. We'll have a human look at it." They had a human look at it. Within an hour, they took the ban off. But he never did get the stream back. They deleted his stream completely. He never did get it back. All right. So, nope. The Suki Suki. What? What's a Suki Suki? Your wife did? Uh-oh. I'm going to be in trouble now. She's going to blame me for upsetting you. Are you talking about sushi? No, what is that? What's that? They eat raw fish. What is that? Is it sushi? They need to cook that stuff. That sushi. It needs to be cooked. I don't eat raw stuff. Well, not anymore anyway. Right, I don't know what to do. I don't want to start anything because I'm going to end the stream here in a minute. What's Suki Suki? Oh, you're talking about, all right. Talking about your daughter. Yeah. All right, Serge, I'm on my way out too, guys. Anyway, I hope you had fun. I don't know what I'm going to stream on Thursday. I'll make up something. Maybe I'll just show a blank screen and talk for 2 hours. Anyway, sucky. Bill. Sushi, that's it. Sushi, raw fish. No, cook that shit. I gotta have it cooked. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here before I get in real trouble. And hope you guys had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend. I'm gonna blame it on the whiskey, the Novocaine, and the Mountain Dew. But we'll see what happens. And if you had fun, check my YouTube page out if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time I stream, I guess. Good night, everybody.